The eight-power Allied forces invaded China. China's military strength is insufficient. They sent Ye Guchen, the commander of Dingguo Army, to guard the northern gate of China border. Ye Guchen fought for 7 days and 7 nights. Those 7 days were dark and gloomy. Rivers of blood flowed. Commander of Ye's army, Ye Guchen fought against 10,000 men. He lived up to the name of the Ye family. Sir, you're a good storyteller. Why don't you go and write a book? What about you? You want to be the god of war, or you want to be the god of war barbecue? My fiance gave me this name just for fun. Hey you two, what do you want to eat? Please come inside. We've got barbecue and stir fry here. What do you want?
I didn't realize that the Ye family is a family of generals in your generation has fallen into such a state.
You said this name. My fiance named it for fun. Hey, wait a minute. I'll go get the menu.
Hey, we don't bother eating here. You're not afraid of diarrhea.
Then you want to...
Withdraw from the marriage.
marriage?
20 years ago, the Shin and Ye families were engaged. It's a pity that the Ye family has fallen into disrepair. I wouldn't have failed to honor this marriage contract.
Look at how they're dressed. I'm sure they're not scammers. I'm sorry, I already have a fiance. Many years ago, I was seriously ill. I was in a coma for 3 years. Since you want to withdraw from the marriage, I'll cancel the marriage contract.
You, Ye Guchen, I know you men have a good sense of face. That's why you said that. But I, Shen Wei, I don't want to owe others favors. This is our Vermilion Bird Group's Black Gold card. If you need any help, you can take it to Vermilion Bird Group to me. I will grant your 3 wishes.
Vermilion Bird Group? It's the largest consortium in China. Vermilion Bird Group. Hey! This is too valuable! I can't take it! Forget it. I'll give it to you next time we meet.
That barbecue guy, he is so handsome. Little brother, why don't you come and have a drink with me?
I'm sorry, I really don't drink. Yo, little sister! You want to drink? I'll drink with you! Let's go!
Let go of me!
Come on, I'll sleep with you!
Let go of me!
Let go of what? I'll make you feel good! Let her go! Oh, there's a noisy one, huh? Come on, chop here! You're such a wimp! You want to save the lady? Remember, you pretend you don't see anything! Remember that! Hey! You're not going to fight me, are you? Let's do it! Let him know what happens when a hero saves a woman's life! You're the god of war, barbecue? Your heart is higher than the sky. Your life is like a piece of paper. Duke Ye Guchen of Dingguo. He lives up to his name as a general of the Ye family. I am honored to bestow the name of God of War. Reward? 108 pieces of various exotic treasures. Commander Ye, you must work harder in the future. I, Ye Guchen, will share the Saints' worries. Tell the world, the Duke of Ding, Ye Guchen, he was assassinated on his way to the palace. Understand? The world was informed by Imperial decree. Duke Ye Guchen, he was assassinated on his way to the palace. So that's how it is. Come on! Come on! Let her go! Boss, why is this kid so tough? Look, he's up again! What are you afraid of? Break his legs! I've heard you're going to break my legs. How dare I?
Little brother, it's a good thing you're here. Otherwise, we would have been in trouble. That's right, little brother. Do you want to come to my home to teach me?
Hey.
Dragon Scale knelt down to pay respect to the Commander-in-Chief. I know you'd be fine.
5 years ago, I was assassinated in the palace. I was seriously injured. I was lucky to be saved by the daughter of the Lin family, Lin Wan'er.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. What happened back then? I'll catch the murderer.
No need. I'll look into this matter on my own. In addition, I have another matter to be resolved.
Just as Your Honor, Dragon Scale will fulfill your mission.
Get up first. I want to marry Lin Wan'er, the daughter of the Lin family.
Don't worry, I'll arrange for the preparations.
Thank you all for coming to Yunsheng Shoes Group Reclamation Ceremony. Press conference to support the scene. After all the reclamation is launched, I also hope that all family masters, I hope you'll give me more support. Don't worry, Mr. Chu. We, the Li family, will definitely help you. Okay, Wan'er, come up here.
Hurry up and go.
In addition to announcing the start of the reclamation, we also have a happy event to announce. The Chu family is going to marry Lin Wan'er of the Lin family.
Hey, this Lin Wan'er, doesn't she have a fiancé? The Chu family is marrying a broken woman. Even if she's not a virgin, so what? If you can sleep with this Cloud City most beautiful woman, Lin Wan'er, I'm willing to do it, even if I have to.
Lin Wan'er, it's true that she has a fiancé, but that loser, he slept in my family for 3 years. When he woke up, he only set up a stall. He has accomplished nothing else. Today, I announce that Lin Wan'er and the past engagement is cancelled. Grandma, you don't need to say anything. The Shu family will not start the reclamation ceremony. We'll be among the top 10 families in China. If you can marry into the Shu family, it will benefit you and my family. It will do no harm at all.
Mr. Chu Xiao is here! Wan'er, will you marry me?
I'm sorry, Mr. Shu. I already have a fiancé. Lin Wan'er, say yes to Mr. Shu's proposal.
Mrs. Lin, don't worry. Wan'er, as long as you're willing to say yes, you can have anything you want in this world. Even if you want the stars in the sky, I can pick them up for you. But that loser Ye Guchen, he's selling barbecue all his life. He can't even afford to feed you. This is the key to the #1 villa in Jade Dragon Villa. This is worth $3 billion. This one is our Chu Group exclusive gold card in Washa Bank. Limit 5 billion. And this contract of the Golden Tripod Plaza joint development project worth more than 2 billion. Wan'er, as long as you marry me, the bride price of $10 billion will be yours.
Lin Wan'er, what are you waiting for? Mr. Shu, I agree to this marriage.
I don't agree!
Wan'er, don't be afraid. The one who marries you today must be me.
Ye Guchen, what do you mean, you punk?
What do I mean? Of course I'm marrying Lin Wan'er. By the way, I'm going to give you the list of Chu's group. Ring the bell.
How dare you?
How dare you! How dare you make a scene in my Chu family's territory? Tell me your name!
You're a nobody. How dare you ask who I am?
What are you looking for? Rubbish! You call yourself the best martial artist in Cloud City. You can't even beat a barbecue vendor.
Wan'er, I'll take you away.
Ye Guchen, I know you're against the Lin family. I'm not happy about it. If you want money, just say so. Did you take Viagra and think you're strong so you come here to make trouble? Tell me how much money you want. I'll let you crawl out of here. Is this enough? If no, I have more. What do you want? I'll give you what you want.
This money, you should burn it yourself.
That's enough! Those who don't have no fear. Today it's my family's announcement day. I don't want to see blood. I'll count to 3. If you don't leave, you'll be an enemy of the Cloud City. When the heavenly authority comes, you'll be buried to the bottom of the pile!
Really?
You!
Don't count. I won't leave. Mrs. Lin, I'm offering $100 billion in bride price to marry Lin Wan'er.
$100 billion? You've been selling barbecue for 2 years. $100 billion.
Grandma, get someone to kick this lunatic out of here. He's a disgrace to the Lin family. Get out! Get this madman out of here!
The bride price is here! The bride price is here! Mr. Zhao Wuji, Senator of Cloud City, I have a special gift for you. An unparalleled night pearl from the East Sea. It's worth $50 million.
This can't be. This brat does nothing but barbecue. How can he know Yushin Senator Zhao?
How can this be possible? He's a loser. He's a piece of shit.
I, Ye Guchen, will marry Lin Wan'er. I won't pay more than $100 billion.
What did you say your name was?
Ye Guchen?
I don't know Ye Guchen. This bride price is for my city guard, Mr. Chu Xiao. I've heard that Mr. Chu of the Chu family is marrying the Lin's daughter. I've been ordered to send you a night pearl. So it's from my uncle. Thank you, Counselor Zhao. I'd like to ask you to thank my uncle for me. The city guard have told me, in addition to this pearl, there's also a $50 billion Marriott Group contract and send it to you. I hope you and Miss Lin run Chu's group together. Ye Guchen, that's what I call not hiring anyone without $100 billion. Ye Guchen, didn't you just say you won't hire anyone for less than $100 billion? This night pearl is worth $50 billion. This Marriott card is worth $50 billion. This pearl and this contract is worth $100 billion. This is what I call $100 billion, understand? This is $100 billion, you piece of shit. If you hadn't come to attend our engagement party, you'll never see this much money in your life. Mrs. Lin, shouldn't this farce come to an end? Shouldn't you announce who Wan'er is going to marry?
Yes, I'll make the announcement. Lin Wan'er, the daughter of the Lin family, will marry...
Wait a minute! Ye Guchen, what are you doing now, you punk? Believe it or not, I'll break your legs and I'll throw you to the street as a beggar!
Chutian, who said your bride price is worth $100 billion?
What do you mean, Ye Guchen?
As long as I say something, the contract of the Marriott Group in your hand will become a waste of paper.
Are you addicted to pretending? Do you know who is the president of the Marriott? Tell him right now. Mr. Zhao, behind the Marriott Group is the Dingguo Army of China. Even if the royal family of Beijing has to bow down to them, what you just said is enough to kill your 9 clans. Do you understand? You! Are you alright, Mr. Chu? I'll contact the city guard. I'll ask the city guards to send you heavy troops to attack him.
What about the bride price I asked you to prepare? Has it been too long since I've punished you? Mrs. Lin, give me 1 more minute. If you don't get the bride price, I'll be at your disposal.
Good, Ye Guchen. I'll give you 1 more minute. If you don't make it.
Good. If it takes less than a minute, you're ready to kill yourself as an apology. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Time is up. Why don't you cut your own throat? Just in time. My bride price has arrived. Let's see who it is! Who dares to act recklessly in our Chu family's territory! Hey, uncle! It's him! He dares to slander our Dingguo Army! Let's kill him quickly, so that we can claim credit from the Marriott Group! Didn't you hear what my nephew said? Listen to my command! Kill him! I don't know what's good for him! Beat him till he dies!
Stop it, Mr. Shu. I forbid you to hurt him.
Stay out, Miss Wan'er!
Wen Kanglan, chairman of the Marriott Group, she is presenting Master Yi with a bride price of 100 billion Marriott Group, especially for Master Yi. Master Yi with a super glazed vase, a piece of white jade.
Surprisingly, they've brought so many valuable things. Only someone from the Marriott Group can only do such a generous thing, right? I didn't realize that Ye Guchen really knows Wen Kanglan.
Wen Kanglan, chairman of the Marriott Group. She's presenting Master Yi with a $100 billion bride price. This is the roster.
Mrs. Lin, this is the bride price of $100 billion. Now, am I qualified to marry Lin Wan'er? Mr. Chu and Mr. Ye Guchen both offer $100 billion to marry Lin Wan'er. Now Mrs. Lin has a choice.
Grandma, why are you hesitating? Even this loser Ye Guchen can really pay a bride price of $100 billion, but the Shu family's lineage is not comparable to an orphan. Even if the Shu family doesn't have to pay a penny, can crush him to death.
That's right, he thinks he has a few bucks. That's all that matters. The key is power. With power, not to mention $100 billions, even $1 trillion, it's just a matter of minutes.
Daughter, don't be silly. No matter how rich he is, he's just a rich man. He has nothing to do with power. Tell Grandma, you choose Master Shu.
Mrs. Lin doesn't have to be embarrassed. Ye Guchen said it's a $100 billion bride price. Is it really $100 billion? I see these people and gifts. He rented them for $10,000. Miss Lin, this is the real thing. This is stamped on it. It's the official seal of the Marriott Group. This contract brings the Lin family. It's not about what's written on it. 50 billion in profits. It will also allow your Lin family to get in touch with the Marriott Group, one of the 3 groups in China. If you marry Wan'er to me, you'll be able to take advantage of the Marriott Group, and by then, our Chu family and our Lin family, not to mention in the Cloud City, even in Shangning, will have a place. Well said, Mr. Chu. You're the best. If you can reward our family with that kind of stuff, the Li family is willing to serve you. Chu Xiao, our Liu family are at your service as well. Ye Guchen, this is what I call power. It's something you can't reach. You can't reach it no matter how hard you try. And if I want to crush you to death, I don't even have to do it myself.
Mr. Shu, why are you talking so much to this punk? He's just a street vendor. He doesn't even have enough money. How can he know what is power?
Chu Xiao, I've told you before, as long as I say that Marriott contract in your hands will become a waste of paper. Your so-called great power, in my opinion, is no better than a toilet paper. Ye Guchen, are you addicted to acting? Just the way you humiliated our Chu family today is enough to kill you 10 times. Today, how dare you insult the many families in Cloud City? Even if the King of Heaven came, you won't be able to escape. Ye Guchen despises us. I suggest we shut him down! Block him! Yeah, block him! Block him! Block him! I swear on the reputation of the Chu family, from today onwards, you will be banned from all 360 trades in the Cloud City. You will be banned even if you want to go to the supermarket to buy a bottle of water. No one would dare to sell it to you. Don't worry, Mr. Chu. I've already notified all the airports in Yusheng and passenger terminals. Ye Guchen will never step out of the city. I say you want to starve the orphan of the Yi family. In this way, the Yi family will be extinct.
My stupid sister, why didn't you hurry up and go? Do you really want to follow this Yi family trash hangry on the streets?
Ye Guchen, this is the power you despise. But if I want to crush you, it's no harder than stepping on an ant. Of course, today is my engagement party with Wan'er. If you can bring Wan'er to my bed and kneel down and see how she serves me, I can be merciful. After all, you're just like a beggar, and you can still be one. You know how to play, Mr. Chu. Only let Ye Guchen witness with Lin Wan'er on bed. It's really cheap for him. Hey, it's because Mr. Chu is kind. I think in Ye Guchen's life, this is the closest he's ever gotten to sex.
That's it. Ye Guchen, why don't you kneel down for Mr. Shu and take punishment from Mr. Shu? What are you waiting for? Do you know that you can expose your identity in Cloud City?
You must not reveal your identity in Cloud City. What's the matter? You still want to see if this contract is real or fake? Little girl, how much did Ye Guchen pay to rent for you a day? I'll pay 10 times as much. Tonight, you and Wan'er will serve me together. How is it?
This contract is null and void.
How dare you tear up this contract? Do you know that if Wen Kanglan find out about this, our Chu family would never be able to get away with it?
Of course, I know that.
If you know that and you still dare to do this, you're trying to harm the Chu family! You dare to hit me? Chu Xiao! Shut up. Miss Wen, long time no see. How have you been?
Mr. Shu, it's a real pleasure to meet you. I can't believe you recognize me. You didn't say a word. You've been watching me so far. Are you looking down on me? Or are you looking down on the married group? Or do you look down the Dingguo Army behind me?
You're kidding. I just didn't expect it. That Miss Wen would stand up for this orphan of the Yu family. And you stand up for this orphan? He's against the Yu family, against the many families in Yusheng. Now it seems I've made a mistake. Uncle, she's really Wen Kanglan? Yes, she is. In that case, Ye Guchen's bride price is real. How's that possible? Ye Guchen, how could he know Wen Kanglan?
You see, this contract, it's a contract between you and me. In exchange for 10,000 acres, I give it to the Shu family. But now it seems the deal is about to end.
It doesn't matter. It's only $50 billion. It's just a drop in the bucket of the Chu family. But it's you, Miss Wen. You're going against all the families in the Cloud City. I'm afraid the Marriott Group will have a hard time in the Cloud City.
So, Mr. Shu is saying he is going to shut down the Marriott Group?
I wouldn't dare. I'm just reminding you, Mrs. Wen. Think about it. Whether what you did today, is it worth it? Don't regret it.
To work for Mr. Yi, it's my honor. I have no regrets.
Good. Mrs. Lin, today, the Jew family bride is $100 billion. For some reason, there's only $60 billion left. For the sake of my nephew, can you postpone the selection of the Lin family son-in-law? By then, I and the Jew family will give the Lin family a satisfactory answer.
That's a good deal. Now that City Guard Shu has spoken, it would be inappropriate for Mrs. Lin to say anything more.
Good. Good for you, Ye Guchen. Although I don't know what tricks you used to persuade Wen Kanglan to help you, but she can't help you for a while. Can she help you for the rest of your life before my family kills you? Get out of the Cloud City!
Even without Wen Kanglan's protection, do you think your Chu family can touch me? If you still insist on fighting me, I don't mind giving you a coffin to each and every one of you.
You've got a big mouth. I'm scared.
Wan'er, let's go.
Wan'er. Wan'er! Don't sleep with him. I'll ask your hand in marriage in the next few days. You can't live without a woman. Why did the Chu family produce you? You're such a loser.
Master Yi, then you leave today. If you need anything, please feel free to contact me. Wait a minute. How did you two meet? Miss Lin, Mr. Yi, he actually, Miss Wan'er. Master Yi was once kind to my ancestors. I just want to return the favor. Don't misunderstand.
That's right. You guys should go now.
Be polite to them. You can treat people like that just because you're in their family's debt.
Okay, Wan'er, let's go.
Wan'er, I bought a new car to take you home.
Thank you for your kindness, Shushao, but I'd better take a taxi with Guchen.
Ye Guchen, you're a loser. You're almost 30 years old. You don't even have a car to get around. And you marry Wan'er? Didn't you let her suffer with you?
Mr. Shu, I hope you'll treat my boyfriend right and have some respect. Although he has nothing now, but I believe he will soon become the most powerful man in the world. Hey, Lin Wan'er, I guess you're the only one who believes in this loser. He will be able to make a name for himself. Mr. Shu, I've investigated clearly. So it's Ye Guchen. His ancestor saved Wen Kanglan. That's why she gave a helping hand to this punk.
So that's how it is, Wen Kanglan. Why did she offend so many families in the Cloud City for a punk like you? So it's because you saved her life.
Mr. Shu, isn't your Shu family close to Shu Wanwu, the vice commander of the Dingguo Army? You'll have to go to Commander Xuanwu's office. Give Wen Kanglan a piece of your mind. Let's see how she can still be a bully.
Wen Kanglan single-handedly trapped the Marriott Group. The building is about to fall. How about this crime?
It's still Mr. Shu. Let's see Wen Kanglan on how can she help this punk.
Ye Guchen, everyone who helped you will be victimized by you. You really are the lone star of heaven. I haven't seen Shu Wanwu for 5 years. Now he's been promoted to vice commander. Ye Guchen, Lord Shu Wanwu's name. You can't call him by his name. Do you really want to die? Even his name, I gave it to him. Why can't I mention it?
Although it's true, you and the former god of war have the same name, but you don't really think that Shu is the war god of Dingguo, right? Come on, Guchen. Don't get carried away here. If the Dingguo Army finds out, it will be a big trouble.
Wan'er, I will never lie to you. As long as I wanted to see him, I can send Su Wanwu to meet you immediately.
Gushen, why is it that you're such a liar today? I don't like it.
Fine, as long as you don't like it. I won't say anything.
You two are acting in a drama now, right? Don't you mind being disgusting? Mr. Shu, Wan'er doesn't want to ride in your car. I'll take it. Let's go. Don't worry. Ye Guchen is a loser. Would never dare to touch my sister. Or else, my grandma will break his legs.
Ye Guchen, Wan'er, I'll leave her with you first. But if you dare to touch her body, I will definitely break your arm.
That's enough. Let's go back.
Wan'er, I'll buy you a car.
I don't need a car. Why waste the money?
Spending money on my wife, how can it be a waste?
Gushen, do you have a favor today? Why do I feel that you seem to be more confident?
From now on, I want you to be the world's happiest woman.
Fool. I'm already the happiest woman in the world. You two want to buy a car? I'm sorry, we super car dealer. We're part of the Vermilion Bird Group, the #1 luxury car club in China. We always serve our members. You need to join the club.
How to join?
Membership starts at $100 million. $500 million is a gold membership. $1 billion is a diamond membership. I don't know which level you want, sir. Gushen, I don't like it here. Let's go. You don't like it, or you can afford it. You know what you're talking about. Don't tell anyone that we're not good at what we do. Why don't you take a look before you come in? We are super. What kind of people are you? Anyone can come in. Does this lady not like it, or can afford it? You know what you're talking about. I advise you, be careful when looking for a man. Don't just sleep with them. You won't get anything out of it.
How many times have you slept with clients?
You? Even if I don't get anything out of it, I'd still be better off than you. You can even get $100 million. Get lost!
Hey, isn't this the guy who made a mess at the Chu family's press conference? Why did Wen Kenglan give you money? So you came to buy a car?
Mr. Lee, you're just in time. This punk is bullying me.
Don't worry, I'm here. No one will bully you. Ye Guchen, you're such an interesting punk. You can either be like me, take the money and sign up for a membership, or get out of here. Why are you giving her a hard time? Forget it. Poor people who don't even make $10,000 a month. I don't understand. I'm sick of you poor people. You're so poor. If you don't have money and you still want to save face, get lost!
Gushen, let's not be rude to them. Let's go.
What's the most expensive car in your dealership? I'll buy it. Ye Guchen, are you addicted to pretending? Wen Kenglan made the Marriott Group. She made the Marriott Group a target. You don't think she's still in the mood to care about you, right? Get out of here. Don't wait for the security guards to come and kick you out of here. Why don't we make a bet? If I can buy the most expensive car from your car dealership today, you two lowlife bastards kneel down and apologize to Wan'er and me. Fine, if you're such a loser, what happens if you can't buy it? Ye Guchen will let you do whatever you want. You've got guts. If you lose, I want you to kneel on the ground and watch Wan'er serve me. Wan'er, I've been craving for your body for a long time too. Before Mr. Chu plays with you, I'll teach you a good lesson for him.
Mr. Lee, what about me?
Of course, we'll go together too. Wan'er, don't be afraid. You are my wife. I will never let any man touch you. If you lose, I'll cut your third leg. No problem. Let's go show this loser the most expensive car here.
This is a hand-built sports car. Hand-built, handcrafted sports car. Membership price is at $2.5 billion. If you're not a member, I'll give you $5 billion.
This is not a sports car. It's a work of art. You piece of shit. If you don't bet with me, you'll be tens of generations down. Dozens of generations down. You'll never get a chance. You'll never see a luxury car again.
Gentlemen, it's time to pay off. Credit card or cash?
Card. You're still pretending when it's almost time. Ye Guchen, you're not going to say your subordinates is not answering your calls, right?
You loser who pretend to be a rich man. Can't you have a heart? Don't you get tired of giving me these reasons every time? My ears are getting calloused.
Okay, you'd better accept your bet and lose. Lin Wan'er, don't worry. I will love you very much. Ye Guchen, how dare you hit me?
You're a dead man today!
How dare you hit him? This is Vermilion Bird Group's territory. The Lee family won't spare you. The Vermilion Bird Group won't spare you.
Let's see who dares to cause trouble at supercar dealership!